Okay guys, I wanted to give you a quick review of this Mendini MV500 plus 92D, tell you what I've felt about it after playing it for the past 2 weeks or so, and tell you some of the good things, the bad things about it, and if you're interested, where you can get it. I'm also going to give you some tips about some of the accessories that come with it, so stick around and let's jump right in. Alright guys, so I've had this Mendini MV500 plus 92D, which I still don't know what that means, for about 2 weeks. And I have spent quite a bit of time playing it every day, practicing it. You can see there's some rosin on the bridge area and on the fingerboard. I'm supposed to wipe that off, but whatever. I really have some good feelings about certain things about this and some not so great feelings about some things to do with this instrument. And so let's cover that right now. Let's tell you about some of the good things that I like about it. One, it's super pretty. I don't know if that's important to you, but I personally like to play something that looks good as well as sounds good. So I love the coloring of it. It's a darker, maybe like fake older looking instrument, and it's also got like these bright gold or brass fine tuners on the tailpiece. Look really cool. There's some mother of pearl on the tailpiece and on the tuning pegs. They look really good. I really like the coloring, and I also have a couple of other instruments, a guitar and a mandolin that have similar coloring, so it kind of goes along with the theme of what I like to play. So that's definitely one thing that I really like about it. Another thing that I really like about it is this case. This case is great. It's a great case. It has a good spot to keep your instrument safe, a little cover to make sure that it's protected. I don't know if you can see this all on the camera, but I really like that case. It'll stand up by itself in the corner. It will keep the instrument immobilized so it doesn't bang around if you accidentally drop it or something. I really like that about this instrument. Another thing I really like about it is the price. It was really cheap to get this into my hands, and it came prime through Amazon. And if you're interested in that and you think that's a pro, I'll leave a link down below in the description so you can check it out and see what the current price is. When I got it, it was on sale. It had like a $20 off coupon on Amazon, so you can check the link below and it'll tell you whether it's still on sale or not. So it's really convenient to be able to click buy now on something and have it there the next day or 2 days, so that you can actually see if this is something that you're comfortable holding, whether you're going to be able to spend time tweaking your body, because in my experience so far, violin's not that comfortable to play. So you want to have something that you feel good about and that you can know that you'll be able to commit to practicing with. So those are some good things I like about this instrument. Some of the things I don't like about this particular instrument, one is this chromatic tuner. This came with the instrument, and if you saw my unboxing video, which I'll pop in the card up above, you can see that I tried to use this to tune it, and it tuned it's not even turning on now. I haven't even done anything to it, but I guess it's not going to work. But this chromatic tuner came with it. I tried to tune the instrument to it and I got it kind of close, but it's just listening to the sound in the air and it just doesn't respond that great. So not my favorite tuner. Instead, I love these little clip-on snark tuners. They measure the vibration and it fits perfectly on a full-size violin. You can clip it right to the top. You can watch it as you tune and it will... Oh, not bad. I haven't tuned this yet today, but real close. It'll tell you exactly where it is. You can adjust the fine tuners to get right where you need to be. So these are cheap and they're tiny and they're convenient. I really love these tuners. So I would definitely suggest, if you're going to buy any of these cheap instruments on Amazon or anywhere else, get one of these clip-on tuners. They just work so much better. Another thing I don't like, this is the shoulder rest that came with the instrument, and I don't like it. It's cheap feeling, it's wobbly. I can't get it really much. Yeah, there's a little bit tighter, but it's still a little bit wobbly. These kind of wobble around. It has a little divot here, I guess, for your collarbone, but it just doesn't feel like it fits me really well. I have for my daughter's violin and her viola this Kuhn, I think it's pronounced Kuhn shoulder rest, and it's got an actual place to, tell where your collarbone is so that your instrument fits in the exact right way. I'll leave a link down below in the description if I can find one for this one. I definitely recommend getting a better shoulder rest. Excuse me, a better shoulder rest. Another thing I don't like about this instrument, this bow. This bow feels like junk. It probably is junk. I know that you can spend just as much on a bow as you would on a violin. Like I've seen some $1,000 bows. I don't know what's the deal with that, but maybe they're great, maybe they're worth it, maybe it's necessary, but I can tell that this one feels weirdly balanced. It feels like, one, it's trying to pull down really hard, and this frog and just feels really heavy. Like I know how to pretty well hold a bow, and just holding this one, it feels not great, and I don't like this bow. And it came with two bows that I don't like. So if you are going to get one of these instruments, I would totally suggest getting this Fiddler Man carbon fiber bow. This bow feels balanced. It feels comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's pulling down, and it doesn't feel heavy in my bowing hand. It feels easy to grab. I really like this bow. It feels flexible and light. The Brazil wood or fake Brazil wood, I don't know what it is. It feels thicker and heavier and just kind of cumbersome, but this bow feels good to me. I would totally recommend, and anytime I bought a stringed instrument since the first time I had one of these bows, I have bought this carbon fiber bow. I've gone through a couple of them because the hairs wear out. You can see there's a couple broken off here. Even on this brand new one, there's some hairs that are broken off. Yeah. So it costs about $60 to rehair a bow, and I think I maybe paid $70 for this one, brand new on Amazon. I totally recommend getting this bow. It's the best bow that I've played with on any stringed instrument. So that's about it for the violin. Something else, you guys, that I wanted to mention, that although this is pretty, this instrument's got some defects. It's some weird defects. You see that F hole? It's got like an extra notch going in right here. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but I don't particularly like that. And also there are several things throughout the instrument, like this mark right there. That doesn't come off. I noticed that right when I first opened it up. And there's some up here on the scroll too. You can see it looks like it's been banged against something. And it's also just not very clean through here. So I hope that helps you in figuring out whether you're interested in buying it or not. So I feel like I'm an awful violin player, but I guess it is what it is. You guys probably, of course, want to hear some sound. I had my first lesson this week, and my teacher was pretty encouraging. I do know a little bit about stringed instruments. I have messed around on my daughter's, and I have played a little bit of cello. I'm definitely not a violin player, but I'm going to try. I would like to use this channel to document practice, and that's kind of what I'm going to do with this. So I guess I'll saw on this instrument a little bit. I apologize in advance, but I'm going to change the camera angle so that you guys can see and hear better what we've got going on. So stay tuned. Okay guys, I got it tuned up. Oh yeah, I already pulled that tuner off. I got rosined up, and I'm ready to do a little bit of playing. Like I mentioned, I'm not a violinist yet, so sorry if it sounds awful, but hey, it is what it is. Um, I think I already mentioned I had my first violin lesson this week, and my teacher is having me do some Suzuki and some American fiddle method. So I like classical, and I also like fiddle music, so and bluegrass. So that's great and fun. So I'll play a little bit just so you guys can hear what I've been doing. And sorry if I'm not quite in pitch. I don't have any markings on here. My violin teacher told me to leave them off because I was playing pretty close to in key, in pitch. I don't know. So all this to say sorry, because I'm sure it won't be great, but here we go. So I played a little bit of Suzuki from cello, so I know a few of those songs. Let's see if I can remember anything on the fly here. I don't have any music in front of me, but oh yeah, here we go. Hopefully you're getting an idea of what that sounds like coming through there. A little bit of Violin cabbage down. Still learning this one. It's got some interesting bowing, so I'm gonna go slow. Yeah, so hopefully that was enough for you guys to get some good idea of what the instrument sounds like. So thanks for sticking around. Like I said, if you're interested in getting this instrument, the link is down below. It's an affiliate link with Amazon. If you use it to buy this, it helps my channel out and does not cost you anything extra. So thanks a lot. Hopefully we'll see you again in another video soon.